Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's review some Lattafa perfumes and some Maison Alhambra perfumes as well. Let's begin. First up is Lattafa's Nasheet. This is said to be a dupe of Nishane's 𝗍𝗍. Nishane 𝗍𝗍 fans seem to all approve, so it's a winner, I guess. This is a green, citrusy, spicy, aromatic, vanillic and dusty patchouli infused scent with some amber in the base. On me, this perfume smells quite linear, to be honest, as in what I get in the beginning is what I get down towards the end, and that doesn't really bother me. The only thing that bothers me in here is like the dusty patchouli scent, so sometimes it bothers me and sometimes it doesn't really bother me. At the same time, in the opening of the perfume, there's this dried catfish note that I don't necessarily like, as if you want to cook soup. So it's like, but thankfully as well, it doesn't last, so after a while it fizzles away and you get to enjoy the perfume the way it's meant to be. Longevity on my skin is like 10 to 12 hours with 2 hours of like active projection from 1 feet. The perfume is a really nice perfume, but I wouldn't necessarily call this a blind buy. I would say if you can sample it first before you invest in like a big bottle, because the green vibes and the dusty patchouli vibes in there is like it's giving it kind of like an acquired taste vibe. After I bought this perfume, I think like 2 weeks after, I was going through my perfume oil collection and I discovered that I actually have like the perfume oil for Nishane's 𝗍𝗍, and both the perfume oil and Nasheet smells very, very similar across the board, so I guess this is a good dupe. Moving on. YSL's Black Opium features on most top 10 designer perfumes for women lists, and I've been dying to check it out, especially as Miss Rain is obsessed with it. I first tried this dupe from Fragrance World but wasn't impressed at all, and months later I stumbled upon Maison Alhambra's version. With a glowing recommendation from a Reddit user, I went ahead and purchased it, and I'm glad I did because I finally get the hype. This is a creamy, somewhat smoky, woody orange blossom affair with roasted coffee in the background. If you're not a fan of orange blossom, not to worry. The orange blossom in here is not really screechy or in your face the way you would get in what's it called, 𝗚𝗏𝗏𝗏, 𝗃𝗏𝗏𝗏 to be precise, because that's the one that I have in my collection. So it's kind of like toned down and well mixed in with the woody notes and the coffee notes, and it's just, it's there. The only thing that I don't like about this is that the patchouli that is used in here seems to have like a urine vibe going on with it. And because of this urine vibe, I personally think that this scent should be a cool or cold weather scent. If you wear this perfume in high heat, that whole urine note from the patchouli will be quite like in your face, or what's it called? Pronounced, basically. Performance for this perfume is quite good. I get 10 to 12 hours also on my skin, and active projection of like 2 to 3 hours thereabouts. It's a really good buy, just that it's a cool or cold weather fragrance. Do not wear this in high heat, but then again, wear whatever you like whenever you want to wear it. Up next we have Nebras by Lattafa. I've had this perfume for like 6 months now, I think, and I still consider this yet another overhyped perfume. On first spray, this was giving creamy coconut butter with vanilla, caramel, patchouli, Nestle chocolate bar, eclairs, rum and some cooling sensation. It reminded me of walking through a supermarket like ShopRite, where baked goods and cooked food are sold at the same time. Eventually, within say 30 minutes, this dries down to a nauseating, creamy, powdery, coconutty floral scent with cacao and musk. This perfume reminds me so much of 𝗃𝗵𝗄 and French coffee, in the dry down to be precise. So in my personal opinion, if you have either of these two perfumes, I don't think you need Nebras. I have the 3 perfumes, and to be honest, they all smell similar, especially in the dry down. So it's like, nah, it's not giving what it's supposed to give really. And Nebras is now nauseating. I don't get that nauseating effect from 𝗃𝗵𝗄 and from French coffee. Performance for this perfume is quite good. I get 13 hours of longevity on skin. If you make the mistake of overspraying this perfume on a piece of clothing, be rest assured that this thing will fill up a room up to the 4th day after spraying it. It's a beast mode scent, but sadly it is a waste of a beast mode scent because I cannot enjoy it. I think I'll be decluttering this perfume and giving it to my mom, because really that whole nauseating vibe is just not my thing, and it's just heavy on the cacao and the musk. It's not given. Okay. Up next we have Narcotic Flower by Maison Alhambra. This is a clone of Fleur Narcotique by Nihilo. This opens really sweet and airy, reminiscent of 𝗃𝗏 𝗃𝗊𝗏. I am not saying this is a dupe of 𝗃𝗏 𝗃𝗊𝗏, but that whole sweet and airy vibe reminds me of 𝗃𝗏 𝗃𝗊𝗏 in the opening. This is a juicy, fruity, sugary, peppery floral. It took me a while to realize that this smells like Maison Alhambra Delilah, which is supposed to be a dupe of Perfumes de Marly's Delina, but it doesn't come off rich, dense and borderline cloying like Delilah. I also don't get any soapiness, tart greenness or pungent vibes from this. It is just very sweet and airy. Performance with this perfume is quite good in the sense that when I do like 10 sprays of this perfume to my collarbones and 5 sprays down my chest, I still get whiffs of this perfume up to the 8th hour. On a particular occasion, I did 15 sprays to my chest. It transferred onto my inner shirt, and off that inner shirt, it projected up to 2 feet for 48 hours. And this is why I consider this to be a beast mode scent. Narcotic Flower by Maison Alhambra is a must buy if you like a floral, fruity, juicy scent with like sweet airiness to them. Really, this is a really beautiful scent and I love this. Love this.